Welcome to AI CyberTalk, where we discuss the latest trends and challenges in cybersecurity. Today, we shine the spotlight on the OWASP Top 10 for Large Language Model Applications, LLMs. These are potent AI systems, like Chat GPT, GPT-4, and Google's BERT, capable of generating natural language texts from user prompts. In this video, we'll break down these 10 pivotal security risks and underscore the critical considerations before deploying them in a business environment. The first risk is LLM-01, prompt injection. This is when an attacker manipulates the input prompt to an LLM to generate a desired or harmful output. For example, an attacker could inject a malicious command into a chatbot prompt, causing it to execute unauthorized actions or reveal sensitive information. This could compromise the integrity, confidentiality, and availability of the LLM application and its data. The second risk is LLM-02, insecure output handling. This is when an LLM output is accepted without scrutiny, exposing back-end systems to potential attacks. For example, an LLM could generate a malicious link or script in its output, leading to cross-site scripting, XSS, cross-site request forgery, CSRF, server-side request forgery, SSRF, privilege escalation, or remote code execution. This could result in data breaches, identity theft, or system compromise. The third risk is LLM-03, training data poisoning. This is when LLM training data is tampered with, introducing vulnerabilities or biases that compromise the security, effectiveness, or ethical behavior of the LLM. For example, an attacker could insert malicious or misleading data into the training dataset of an LLM, causing it to generate inaccurate or harmful outputs. This could affect the quality, reliability, and trustworthiness of the LLM application and its decisions. The fourth risk is LLM-04, model denial of service. This is when an attacker causes resource-heavy operations on an LLM, leading to service degradation or high costs. For example, an attacker could send complex or large inputs to an LLM, causing it to consume excessive CPU, memory, disk space, or network bandwidth. This could affect the availability and scalability of the LLM application and its services. The fifth risk is LLM-05, supply chain vulnerabilities. This is when an LLM application lifecycle is compromised by vulnerable components or services, leading to security attacks. For example, an attacker could exploit a vulnerability in a third-party dataset, pre-trained model, or plugin used by an LLM application, gaining access to its data or functionality. This could result in data leakage, unauthorized actions, or system compromise. The sixth risk is LLM-06, sensitive information disclosure. This is when an LLM reveals confidential data in its responses, leading to unauthorized data access, privacy violations, and security breaches. For example, an LLM could inadvertently expose personal information, credentials, or secrets in its output, allowing an attacker to steal or misuse them. This could result in identity theft, fraud, or legal issues. The seventh risk is LLM-07, insecure plugin design. This is when an LLM plugin has insecure inputs and insufficient access control, making it easier to exploit and resulting in consequences like remote code execution. For example, an attacker could send malicious inputs to an LLM plugin that performs code generation or image synthesis, causing it to execute arbitrary code or create harmful content. This could compromise the security and functionality of the LLM application and its plugins. The eighth risk is LLM-08, excessive agency. This is when an LLM-based system undertakes actions leading to unintended consequences. The issue arises from excessive functionality, permissions, or autonomy granted to the LLM-based system. For example, an LLM-based system could perform actions that are beyond its intended scope or violate ethical principles, causing harm to users or society. This could affect the safety and accountability of the LLM-based system and its actions. The ninth risk is LLM-09, over-reliance. This is when systems or people overly depend on LLMs without oversight, and may face misinformation, miscommunication, legal issues, and security vulnerabilities due to incorrect or inappropriate content generated by LLMs. For example, an LLM could generate false or misleading information that could influence the decisions or opinions of users or systems. This could affect the credibility and reputation of the LLM application and its users. The 10th and final risk is LLM 10, model theft. This is when an attacker accesses, copies, or exfiltrates proprietary LLM models without authorization. The impact includes economic losses, compromised competitive advantage, and potential access to sensitive information. For example, an attacker could steal an LLM model that has been trained on proprietary data or has unique features, and use it for malicious purposes or sell it to competitors. This could affect the intellectual property and business value of the LLM application and its owners. Before integrating LLMs into your business, it's crucial to conduct a meticulous risk and security assessment to preempt any privacy or proprietary data threats. By grasping these vulnerabilities and embracing best practices, you can elevate the security of your LLM applications. To dive deeper into these risks and their countermeasures, visit us at www.aicyberadvisors.com. Our seasoned security experts aid businesses in safely harnessing AI and evaluating AI against the OWASP LLM guidelines. If you found this enlightening, kindly subscribe and give us a thumbs up. Thank you for tuning in, and watch out for more episodes from AI CyberTalk. For more information, go to www.aicyberadvisors.com.